Imagine a teenager with no home, no fancy school, and nowhere to sleep except outside. That was Louis Vuitton, the guy who started the super expensive Louis Vuitton brand. But guess what? This teen went from rags to riches and built a giant company that makes super famous bags. It's kind of like a superhero origin story, but for luxury luggage. Things weren't always smooth sailing, though. The company had some fights and arguments with other companies, like lawsuits. This is the crazy story of Louis Vuitton, a small family business that became a giant brand. Isn't that inspiring? Louis Vuitton, the man behind the legendary brand, wasn't born with a silver spoon. In 1821, his life began in a small rural village called Angers, France. Far from the bustling city life, Angers offered a simpler existence with limited resources. Electricity and running water were luxuries they couldn't afford. Louis's family worked hard to make ends meet. His father, Xavier, was a miller and farmer, while his mother, Corinne, crafted hats to supplement their income. Formal education wasn't readily available. The nearest school was miles away, and Louis likely spent his days contributing to the family's livelihood. Financial struggles were a constant reality for the Vuitton. Young Louis entered the world amidst these challenges, facing an uncertain future. Tragedy struck when Louis was only 10 years old. His mother passed away, and his father soon remarried. Unfortunately, Louis's relationship with his stepmother proved strained. Constant friction led to a pivotal decision at the young age of 13. Louis, yearning for a new start, decided to leave his hometown for the bustling city of Paris, a staggering 225 miles away. With no money or food, Louis embarked on a challenging journey. He traversed dusty roads on foot, his only shelter a thin cloak for the long nights. To survive, he took on odd jobs in various villages, learning valuable skills from local craftsmen in the process. These skills, working with metal, wood, and fabric, would prove invaluable in his future. The trek to Paris was arduous, taking a full 3 years. However, Louis's determination and resourcefulness kept him going, setting the stage for the remarkable journey that lay ahead. Newly arrived in Paris, Louis Vuitton secured an apprenticeship as a boxmaker and packer. This wasn't a typical role. He crafted bespoke boxes for high-end clientele, handling both creation and packing for their journeys. This position offered him valuable exposure to the refined tastes and travel needs of the upper class. Louis poured his dedication into his craft for several years. In 1851, his exceptional skills garnered the attention of the Empress of France herself. She bestowed upon him the prestigious position of her personal boxmaker, an honor coveted by most in his profession. Louis's journey, from a homeless teenager to a respected craftsman serving royalty, was a testament to his resilience and talent. However, Louis harbored ambitions beyond apprenticeship. Following his marriage at 33, he utilized his savings to launch his own venture, a boxmaking workshop in Paris. His vision? To sell his own innovative luggage designs. Luggage at the time had a significant drawback: rounded leather boxes designed to shed rain. Unfortunately, these bulky shapes defied stacking, creating logistical challenges for packers. Louis embarked on a quest for alternative materials, discovering that canvas offered a lighter, more durable, and water-resistant solution. This innovative material also facilitated flat-topped trunks, a revolutionary concept. Now, luggage could be stacked efficiently, saving space and simplifying travel. Louis's design revolutionized the luggage industry as we know it. Building on his established reputation and cultivated connections, Louis unveiled his new luggage line. The success was immediate. He even introduced a catalog, allowing customers to browse and order custom-made pieces delivered directly to their homes. Within 2 years, Louis Vuitton suitcases transcended practicality, becoming coveted status symbols among the wealthy. The brand's popularity skyrocketed, attracting international clientele, including royalty from as far as Egypt. Fueled by this success, Louis expanded his operations in 1859, hiring a team of 20 skilled craftsmen in a larger workshop outside of Paris. The burgeoning travel industry, fueled by advancements in train and boat transportation, further propelled Louis Vuitton's success. Travel was no longer a luxury reserved for the elite. People from all walks of life were seeking reliable luggage solutions. Louis's future appeared bright. However, just as his dreams were materializing, a looming war in France threatened to disrupt his newfound prosperity, casting a shadow over his promising path forward. In 1870, war ravaged France, displacing Louis Vuitton at the age of 49. He was forced to flee his home and endure harsh conditions in a crowded shelter. Upon returning to his workshop in 1871, he found it utterly decimated, windows shattered, equipment stolen. Years of hard work seemingly vanished overnight. Undeterred, Louis drew upon his remaining resources and vowed to rebuild his business, aiming for an even grander iteration. The war's aftermath left numerous shops vacant, presenting a unique opportunity. Louis strategically relocated to a prestigious Parisian district, situated directly beside the train station and a prominent hotel, a prime location for travelers seeking high-quality luggage. 1872 marked the unveiling of a revolutionary design, stylish luggage crafted from striped beige canvas. This innovation became an instant success, its modern aesthetic capturing the public's imagination. While competitors attempted to replicate his style, Louis Vuitton's superior quality ensured customers remained loyal to the genuine article. For the next 2 decades, Louis continued to operate from his new Parisian shop until his passing at the age of 70. His legacy, however, was secured through his son, Georges, who assumed control of the family business. Georges set his sights on global expansion, establishing a popular store in London. The brand's immense popularity attracted counterfeiters, prompting Georges to introduce the now iconic LV monogram in 1896. This unique logo, formed by his father's initials, served as a powerful anti-counterfeiting measure. He further bolstered security with the development of a revolutionary new lock system designed to outsmart thieves. By 1900, the company employed a team of 100 artisans, meticulously trained in the art of expert boxmaking. This tradition of meticulous craftsmanship persists today, with new employees undergoing rigorous training programs lasting up to 2 years before being entrusted with crafting Louis Vuitton products. The influence of another fashion icon, Coco Chanel, played a pivotal role in the brand's product diversification. In 1925, she commissioned a small, dome-shaped handbag, a personal design that eventually transitioned into mass production under the name Alma. This success story paved the way for the introduction of more small leather bags, like the Keepall, Speedy, and Noé. Prior to Louis Vuitton, handbags were often considered bulky and unfashionable, but the brand revolutionized them into stylish accessories. Following Georges' passing in 1936, his son, Gaston Louis, inherited the company. Unfortunately, he assumed leadership at the precipice of another war. 1970 ushered in a new era for Louis Vuitton. Gaston's son-in-law, Henri Racamier, assumed leadership, bringing a wealth of business experience from a prior enterprise. Henri envisioned a strategic transformation, propelling Louis Vuitton from a family-owned entity to a global corporation. His plan centered on a shift from wholesale to retail operations. This allowed for greater control over brand image and distribution channels. Additionally, Henri spearheaded international expansion, entering lucrative markets like Japan. Within a mere 6 years, sales experienced a 10-fold increase, accounting for inflation. Capitalizing on this success, Henri took Louis Vuitton public in 1984. The company's initial public offering, IPO, quickly sold out, generating significant capital to fuel further growth. By 1987, Louis Vuitton's sales had reached a staggering $1 billion, a testament to the brand's remarkable trajectory. To accelerate expansion, Henri engineered a strategic merger with Moet Hennessy, a renowned luxury drinks company. This newly formed conglomerate, LVMH, aimed to pool resources and achieve exponential growth within the luxury market. However, internal conflict arose between Henry and Moet Hennessy's leadership. Seeking a solution, Henry brought in Bernard Arnault, a successful property developer. Unfortunately, this maneuver backfired spectacularly. Bernard, recognizing an opportune moment, secretly acquired a significant number of shares within Louis Vuitton, solidifying his power within LVMH. Feeling betrayed, Henry challenged Bernard in court, but ultimately emerged unsuccessful. Disillusioned and defeated, Henry resigned from the company he had helped lead to immense success. For the first time in nearly a century, no Vuitton family member was involved in the brand's operation. This hostile takeover and subsequent leadership change resulted in a decline in sales, casting a shadow of uncertainty over Louis Vuitton's future. Fortunately, a strategic move during the brand's 100th anniversary celebration served to revitalize its image. Collaborations with renowned fashion designers like Vivienne Westwood and Isaac Mizrahi introduced fresh interpretations of the iconic LV monogram. These innovative designs sparked renewed interest in the brand, and Louis Vuitton successfully regained its position as a coveted luxury label. Bernard's gamble on Louis Vuitton paid off handsomely. He ascended to the position of CEO at LVMH, and in 2021 was named the richest man in the world. Though his wealth fluctuates, he consistently ranks among the top 5 richest individuals globally. Louis Vuitton maintains its relevance in the modern fashion landscape by catering to younger demographics through vibrant new designs. In 1997, Marc Jacobs, a prominent designer, assumed the role of creative director. Under his leadership, the brand debuted its first ready-to-wear clothing line and the popular Monogram Vernis handbag collection. Jacobs further expanded Louis Vuitton's offerings to include watches, jewelry, and sunglasses before venturing out to establish his own successful fashion label. Protecting its intellectual property remains a top priority for Louis Vuitton. A dedicated team actively pursues copyright infringement, taking legal action against those who use the brand's logo without authorization. Notably, Louis Vuitton even sued Google for search results directing users to counterfeit products, although the lawsuit was ultimately unsuccessful. In a surprising turn of events, Louis Vuitton collaborated with Supreme, a streetwear brand, successfully reaching a new generation of consumers. Interestingly, Louis Vuitton initially sued Supreme for logo infringement, but eventually recognized the potential of a collaboration. The limited edition Louis Vuitton X Supreme collection became highly sought after, with items like leather trunks fetching $125,000 and hoodies exceeding $5,000 in resale value. Combating counterfeiting remains a continuous challenge for Louis Vuitton. The brand estimates annual losses in the hundreds of millions due to fake versions of its products. Despite these challenges, Louis Vuitton boasts a remarkable 168-year legacy with no signs of slowing down. The brand continues to be a coveted symbol of luxury, favored by celebrities and affluent individuals worldwide. Currently valued at $39 billion, Louis Vuitton holds the title of the world's #1 fashion brand. With a network exceeding 400 stores globally, Louis Vuitton maintains a presence in most major cities. We invite you to share your thoughts. Do you believe the hype surrounding Louis Vuitton justifies the high price points, or is the quality a worthy justification? Leave a comment below and be sure to check out the next video in our luxury brand series.